Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to one of our first videos for SND Club. And today, we will be talking about Sony's newest next-gen hardware installment in the PlayStation series, the PlayStation 5. In this video, we're going to be talking about 5 great reasons as to why we believe that the PlayStation 5 is a great console and why we like the PlayStation 5. The PlayStation 5 released in North America, Japan, and a couple of other countries first in November 12th of 2020, and it released pretty much the rest of the world in November 18th of that same year. The PlayStation 5 overall is, in our opinion, a great console. It's a great platform, and it has made a lot of improvements from the Sony's previous console, the PlayStation 4, and even includes backwards compatibility. And in this video, we're going to be pointing out the good things about the PlayStation 5, what makes us love the PlayStation 5, and why we think the PlayStation 5 is a great console. That being said, let's begin on our 5 reasons why we like the PlayStation 5. Number 1, the DualSense controller. One of the things we really like about the new PlayStation 5 is the new DualSense controller. It has a very similar design to the previous DualShock controllers on the PlayStation 4, 3, 2, and the very first PlayStation, but its new design is a massive leap forward for the PlayStation series as a whole. Not only is the design of the controller and the color of the controller great, but what really stands out about the new DualSense controller is the new features and the great features that it has that the previous PlayStation consoles didn't originally have. One of the many features that includes are adaptive triggers, which will really help with games that require you to use the triggers a lot, especially first-person shooters and third-person shooters, as well as the fact that it has haptic feedback. The battery life is incredible. In fact, the PlayStation 5 controller actually is rechargeable, so you don't have to replace the batteries, you just have to plug it in to have it recharged, as well as the fact that the PlayStation 5 has a built-in microphone, so you no longer need that microphone headset to chat with your friends. You could chat with your friends pretty much anytime you're playing the PlayStation 5 with just the PlayStation 5 controller, because the built-in microphone can help you kiss the microphone headsets goodbye. And if you really want to get to know more about the features of your PlayStation 5 controller, almost every PlayStation 5 that is available comes with a free copy of Astro's Playthrough, a cute, adorable, and yet fun platformer that teaches you about the features on your PlayStation 5 controller you didn't originally know about. It'll show you the microphone, the triggers, and all of the wonderful features on your PlayStation 5's controller that you didn't even know you could do on the DualSense controller. Number 2, the loading times. Do you absolutely hate long loading screens? Could you just not stand having to wait a long time to switch from one game to another, or have to load onto one game, or let's say you die in a game and you have to wait to reload and it takes too long? Well, I've got great news for you. The PlayStation 5's loading times are among the fastest of the current generation. In fact, changing games with the PlayStation button takes on average 3 to 4 seconds to switch from one game to the next with the PlayStation button. And on top of that, a lot of the loading times in the game for when you die, let's say, or you decide to reset checkpoint are actually pretty fast as well. In Astro's Playroom, for example, the reloads are just 1 second, just a split second. And when you're loading a different game, when you are turning on the PlayStation 5, or let's just say you put in a new game, it doesn't take that long to load. Spider-Man Miles Morales can load in on average 7 seconds, and that's a massive step forward for Sony, because we all know we hate the loading times and the loading screens. Even with all those games that have great loading screens and great things during the loading screens, such as Skyrim's loading screens, or Gran Turismo's loading screens, or pretty much any game that is well known for loading screens that are actually memorable and well worth watching, the PlayStation 5 pretty much reduces and pretty much eliminates loading screens. Number 3, the exclusive games. If you've played on PlayStation before or are a die-hard PlayStation fan, then you know that Sony shines when it comes to the games exclusive for the PlayStation consoles, and the PlayStation 5 is no different. In fact, if you get the PlayStation 5, one of the first exclusive games that you should play and that will be available to you because it comes with your PlayStation 5 is Astro's Playroom. Now, I've mentioned this before, but I'm going to mention it again. Astro's Playroom is a must-play because not only does it show you the features of the PlayStation 5's DualSense controller that you probably didn't even know about, but it's a great game and it's a great platformer overall. It has a very, very good level design, and on top of that, it's also a very challenging game. I played Astro's Playroom, and I can definitely see why IGN named it the best platform and best PlayStation exclusive game of the year, from my knowledge. Astro's Playroom is a must-play for everyone who is getting or who just got their PlayStation 5. And it's not just Astro's Playroom. Spider-Man Miles Morales is also another fantastic game that you should consider playing, as well as other great games exclusive to PlayStation 5, such as Gran Turismo 7, Ghost of Tsushima, Demon's Souls, God of War, and plus numerous PlayStation 4 exclusives that are available to play on PlayStation 5 thanks to the PlayStation 5's backwards compatibility. And it doesn't just end there. Upcoming PlayStation exclusive games, such as Horizon Forbidden West, and many other PlayStation exclusives that are coming out in the distant future, are many good reasons why you should get the PlayStation 5 and why the PlayStation 5 is a great console. Number 4, backwards compatibility. If you loved your PlayStation 4 games, then I've got great news for you. You could play pretty much all of your PlayStation 4 games, both digital and physical copies, on the PlayStation 5, because the PlayStation 5 has pretty much unlimited backwards compatibility with all PlayStation 4 games. And on top of that, the PlayStation 5 also offers enhancement for the PlayStation 4 backwards compatibility. So you could play PlayStation 4 games with more enhanced graphics that you would probably expect on the PlayStation 5. However, do keep in mind, for the time being, it's only backwards compatible up to the PlayStation 4. Unfortunately, the PlayStation 3, 2, and the first PlayStation games are not available for backwards compatibility for the PlayStation 5. In fact, we would disadvise you from using any PS3, PS2, or PS1 disc on the PlayStation 5 because it can damage your disc drive. However, the CEO of PlayStation did mention that you will be able to play PlayStation 1 through 3 games if available on the PlayStation Store, if available. However, for the time being, it is unknown as to whether or not those games will be available on the PlayStation Store. And number 5, detachable plates. One of the other features you probably didn't know about your PlayStation 5 is that the plates are detachable. Believe it or not, if you detach the white plates on the sides of your PlayStation 5, it would look something like this. Yes, I kid you not, this is what your PlayStation 5 would look like. On top of that, the plates are actually customizable. There are so many plates out there, from my understanding, that you could attach to your PlayStation 5. Plates that promote a lot of different games, including the new Spider-Man game, God of War, Horizon Forbidden West, The Last of Us, and so many other great plates out there. There's even a golden plate for your PlayStation 5 that you could attach there. And on top of that, this feature is a massive step forward because it's a lot easier to customize your PlayStation 5 with these detachable plates that you could place on your PlayStation 5. And this is a feature that not only wasn't really available on the PlayStation 4, but also wasn't available on the previous PlayStation consoles, and it still isn't available on any of the current or previous Xbox consoles or Nintendo consoles. That reason is something that is just incredible. It would be awesome to play on the PlayStation 5, sporting your favorite video game. I would definitely put detachable plates for Skyrim, Red Dead Redemption 2, or pretty much any of the other games that made a huge impact on my life. This reason is just remarkable, and I had no idea that the PlayStation 5 would look like this without its detachable plates. Well, folks, that concludes our 5 reasons why we really like the PlayStation 5 and why we think the PS5 is a great console and a massive step forward for Sony. Overall, we really think that the features they added on the PlayStation 5 are a massive step forward, with the DualSense controller and all the features included on the DualSense controller that you didn't originally have on the PlayStation 4's DualShock controller or any previous PlayStation controller, as well as the fact that the game console itself has so many great exclusives that you should be anticipated for. Exclusives like Ratchet & Clank, Horizon, Ghostwire, God of War, Destruction All-Stars, Returnal, and Deathloop. I cannot wait to get any of these games, especially the new Ratchet & Clank game. And on top of that, the PlayStation 5's customizable plates are what shines about the PlayStation 5. I can finally play the PlayStation 5 with customizable plates from Red Dead Redemption 2, Spider-Man, and so many other great games that I want to show off my PlayStation 5 with. And on top of that, we really hope that eventually GTA 6, if they announce it this year, or if Rockstar stops being greedy and finally gives us GTA 6, will hopefully finally come out this year or in the upcoming year, and we will finally be able to get to play GTA 6 on the PlayStation 5 and pretty much any platform of this generation. So we hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. We really hope that you consider buying the PlayStation 5, and we hope you check out our other YouTube channels, my channel at Samvel Isaverdian and David's channel at David Beglaryan. Have a great and safe 2021, and stay tuned for more videos. I'll leave links for our channels in the description below.